I'm Alexander Brandon, and this is a new series called Ask Alex. That was my normal voice, and I'm going to transition into a different one. It may seem a little weird, but that's one of the things I enjoy doing is I can get inspiration from different people and different voices. And being a voice actor, quoting films since I can't even remember, that's something I'm going to be doing from time to time, not every video. The voice that I'm in the style of now, because I'm not that person, but I greatly respect them and their voice, and a lot of what they do is Paul McGowan of PS Audio, who has his own Ask Paul. Yes, I riff inspiration and technique from a number of sources. I will freely admit that. Um, but Paul is the head of PS Audio. He's in his own ways an inspiration to me in terms of his knowledge of high fidelity equipment, and they've got some amazing products. Most of which are way out of my price range as an audio professional, but I admire a lot of the passion and the work that they do. That being said, I'll get on to the question. Hello, Alex. I am Mike. Forgive my pronunciation. Berend. If I get that wrong, let me know. From the United Kingdom. I like the UK for a lot of reasons that I'll get to in a different video. Question. You've worked on a wide variety of games since the 1990s, ranging from UT, Unreal Tournament. I've got Unreal behind me here as a desktop, Deus Ex to Stormgate. On which game did you like to work the most, and why is that? Well, it sounds like a canned answer, but it's the truth that each game has its pluses. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. There's games that I worked on and the work experience really wasn't all that involved, and the game came out and then became massive, like Deus Ex and Unreal. Now, there was involved work in both of those, but over the years, I've become more involved in the process, not just as an audio director, but for sound design and voiceover. So in terms of learning the most, it's got to be Stormgate. I couldn't call it my favorite as a player, even though I'm a huge fan of real-time strategy. I love StarCraft 2, StarCraft, Warcraft, all of those. But I don't think I played those quite as much as, say, role-playing games or first-person shooters. I did play them a lot. But I learned the most on Stormgate, particularly about the hardcore fans who have a very particular set of requirements for sound design. It took me a long time to learn that, but I got that there's a reason why sounds need to do what they do in a real-time strategy game, particularly in versus mode, 1v1, 3v3. And so, as a result of that, I learned more on Stormgate than any other project. Having said that, I've learned a lot at Obsidian with Josh Sawyer and the team there on the Dungeons and Dragons games, on Alpha Protocol for the length of time that I worked on it, for being shown some amazing technique, even having an A/B video done by the team that took over there on Alpha Protocol, on the process of starting Aliens Crucible. And then the earlier games like Deus Ex. Deus Ex and Unreal were really about just doing what I thought sounded cool. And a lot of the times that's really important to keep in mind. But yeah, I enjoyed all of them. I liked playing them. I liked working on them. I feel fortunate to have worked on all of them. And there's different reasons why I like different projects. And I can't really think of a favorite or a game that I enjoyed the most. They all have their interests in different areas. So thanks for the question. There's a lot more to follow. Stay tuned for more.